good. It went smooth.
Okay. Good evening. Troy Bates from Law Enforcement and Walter Panis High School will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Troy. Matt Hollick from Carmel High School and the son of one of our culinary teachers, Christina Hollick, will lead us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Matt. Please be seated, everyone. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES Career and Technical Education Graduation Ceremony for 2019. Thank you for joining us tonight to honor and recognize the tremendous accomplishments of this exceptionally talented Tech Center graduating class. Tonight, we will be graduating over 450 students. I'm Kathy Ballesturi, the Director of Career and Tech. I would like to introduce the PNW BOCES Board, our administration, and our staff who are with us here this evening. Our Board President, Mr. Richard Krebs. Board Vice President, Ms. Catherine Lilburn. Trustee, Mr. Michael Simpkins. Trustee, Mr. Frank Schnechter. Trustee, Ms. Tina McKay. From our central administration, District Superintendent, Dr. James Ryan. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Lynn Allen. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. John McCarthy. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Todd Curry. And from our Tech Center administration, Career Academy Principal, Mr. James Bellucci. And Tech Center Executive Principal, Mr. Stephen Lowry. I would also like to acknowledge and welcome administrators and staff from our component school districts who are joining us for this evening. It's a wonderful event. Thank you, everyone. It is my pleasure now to introduce the teaching and support staff of the Tech Center. Please stand. Tech Center staff, please stand. Thank you. I would now like to invite Dr. Ryan to deliver the district superintendent's message.
Thank you, Kathy. Good evening, everyone. Wow, what a wonderful view. I have a great opportunity to open tonight's program, but before I make any comments, I just want to begin by recognizing Matt's wonderful vocal performance. What a wonderful job on the... I'd also like to add some comments about our BOCES board. The people sitting in front of you tonight have come forward and performed as outstanding volunteers and service providers from our component districts. We have 18 component districts in Putnam Northern Westchester, and the BOCES board is comprised of individuals who have been voted on by those local boards to serve here at the BOCES. We have a tremendously supportive board, and they have helped us develop a truly outstanding educational service agency. Our career and technical education program is one component of that total package, but tonight we're here to celebrate the accomplishments and the outstanding work of our young people, our students here at the center. One of the greatest accomplishments of Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES is our ability to offer a comprehensive set of career and technical education programs here on this campus and at satellite locations located throughout our region. Whether you're enrolled in our culinary arts program, microcomputing, graphic design, child development, sports medicine, New Visions Health and Engineering, or one of the more than 40 programs that exist within our Career and Technical Education Center, it's really our pleasure to offer these state-of-the-art services to each and every one of you. I'm sure you realize that BOCES stands for the Board of Cooperative Educational Services. Just think of that for a minute. Cooperative Educational Services. The school districts and communities of our region have come together in cooperation to provide facilities, personnel, and all the necessary resources to provide these state-of-the-art quality programs. We have with us tonight local superintendents of schools who make this possible. I'd like to take a moment to thank them, those who are in attendance. Dr. George Stone from Lakeland, Dr. David Mauricio from Peekskill, Dr. Chris Mano from Bedford, Mr. Andrew Selesnik from Katona Lewisboro, Dr. Fran Wills from Putnam Valley, and Dr. Ron Hatter from the Yorktown Central Schools. Thank you so much for your continued support. I personally love this time of year throughout the region, state, and nation, we take time out to spotlight the outstanding educational opportunities provided for our students and to celebrate the accomplishments that we have achieved in these programs. Here at Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES, we've strived to provide you with the best educational environment possible. We offer these specialized career and technical educational programs on a wonderful campus. The campus today is really a spotlight in our region, and in the buildings that contain programs that you attend really have been the pride and pleasure for us to provide to you. As I look around the campus, there are a few things that come to mind, but two things I want to share with you in particular. One, I'm so impressed with the passion and commitment of our students and the passion and the commitment they have for their chosen areas of study. And second, the dedication of the teachers and administrators who work with you. These skilled specialists in their respective fields have selflessly shared their expertise with you. In the years to come, I realize that it's not likely you'll remember much about this ceremony, but I assure you that you'll always remember the teachers and staff members who supported you in your career and technical education programs here at Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES. To that end, I offer one piece of advice and really make a request of you, and that's to take a moment to thank the teachers and staff members who have worked with you, thank the parents, family members, and friends, many of whom are here today, who have stood by you, and lastly, your home districts who have supported you in the participation in this CTE program. I know you're well prepared for your next step. Several of you are going directly into the workforce, while others of you have accepted outstanding college placements. I'm fully confident that you're well prepared, but I also want you to know that it's been our distinct pleasure to work with you, to have you here on our campus, and we wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. I would now like to invite to the podium our graduates who will be sharing their reflections. Our first student speaker is Stephanie Filizardo from Child Development and Education and Mahopac High School.
Hello everyone and good evening. My name is Stephanie Filizardo and I go to Mahopac High School. For the past 2 years, I've been in the Child Development and Education program at the PNW BOCES Tech Center. I feel absolutely honored to be standing up here today as a valedictorian of the PNW BOCES Tech Center class of 2019. I would like to thank everyone for coming today, including our BOCES board, Tech Center administration, as well as all of our family and friends to allow us to share this special day with you. You have all been an instrumental part of our success, and each and every one of us know we wouldn't be here today without you. It is with your influence and support that we have all made it to where we are today. Next, I'd like to thank the phenomenal educational staff at the Tech Center, who have taught us all so much and inspired us to do our very best each and every day. I would especially like to thank my teachers, as each one of them has not only been an amazing teacher, but a support system as well. Without the guidance and encouragement from these teachers, I wouldn't be standing up here. You have all had an outstanding impact on me, and I will take every piece of advice and wisdom you have given me and use it to my advantage in the future. Along with the educational staff here at the Tech Center, my family and friends deserve an incredible thank you for supporting me tremendously. Your love and support means the world to me, and it is definitely valued. Without my experience here at the Tech Center, I don't know where I would be. My time here at the Tech Center has taught me many things, from lesson planning to classroom management, and most importantly, the value of teaching and all the challenges that come along with it. From leading a preschool classroom my junior year to assisting a teacher in a classroom my senior year, I have experienced more than those who have not had the opportunity to attend the Tech Center. With the hands-on experience we have all gained here, we will be not one, but 2 steps ahead of everyone entering into our future careers. If I could give one piece of advice to incoming juniors, it would be to take a class at the Tech Center and to use it to their advantage. The Tech Center makes learning not only enjoyable, but valuable and beneficial for our future accomplishments. All of us graduating today will be moving forward and taking our next steps, going into college and our future endeavors. Although this chapter of our lives may be over, the memories will stick with us forever as we are only getting started. It is important that we value all our time here at the Tech Center, as sometimes we never really value moments until they become memories. So cherish and value each and every day of your lives and take with you everything you have learned here. From the Rascal Flatts song, my wish for you is that this life becomes all you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small, and that you never need to carry more than you can hold. Starting today, go out into this great big world. Take that step, make mistakes, learn from them. Take risks, be spontaneous, and do the things you never thought you'd see yourself doing by living the life that you wish to live. I want to wish the best of luck to each and every one of you, as today marks the start of our future, so make the best of them and take in every moment as you go along. In the wise words of Ed Helms, don't be afraid of fear, because it sharpens you, it challenges you, it makes you stronger, and when you run away from fear, you also run away from the opportunity to be your best possible self. Life will fly by before you know it, and soon enough you'll be sitting with your graduating classes in college, waiting to start your lives in the real world. I want to wish you all the best in life, and to remember to take life head on, as there's no going around it. Take every challenge and roadblock life throws at you and kick it to the curb, because each and every one of you has the potential to be your best possible self if you do so. Here's to new beginnings and a heck yes, because we made it.
Thank you, Stephanie. Next, I would like to introduce Joshua Uchitel from Construction Electricity and Putnam Valley High School.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you, from staff, teachers, to friends and family, for being in attendance this evening. You have all had a profound impact on the development of students that will be graduating today, and I feel it is safe to say that I speak on behalf of the whole graduating class of 2019, and thanking you for all of your efforts that you have invested in us to this day. Today is no small feat. It perhaps is the most significant and life-altering achievement most of you can claim to this day. Never hesitate to recognize how proud each and every person here today is for you to complete such a long and difficult task. Having worked hard for the past 2 years just for this moment, it's hard to ignore the determination, perseverance, patience, hard work, and even sacrifice that embodies itself the attitudes of every graduate. The innumerable amount of opportunities your diploma enables you to attain is without doubt, and I encourage all of you to pursue what is most dear to you, be it a career or something you do as a hobby. I was in the construction electricity class for these past 2 years, and I'd like to give a few ideas of what our opportunities would be. There's two main fields, if you will, engineering and construction. And there's a lot of variance of what you're going to run into. For example, in the construction business, you might be running feeder wires one day. If you need to pour concrete over it, you have to put tubes in. Building 200 amp service, having to fix Mrs. Jones' light in the shower. Turns out the wiring's from 1950, and it's going to take 3 hours to repair now. You get that. And the next thing you know, you're working on the Palisades Mall, building it from the ground up. In the engineering career, for all you know, one day you know you have a nice sponsorship from Ford for drag racing. The next thing you know, you're drafted into the war, and now you're part of the Air Force, and you're repairing airplanes and doing electrical work on that. Next thing you know, you're back stateside, and you're working as a research engineer. But next thing you know, you're at a hospital. You're building machines to help automate the dispersal of medicines throughout the hospital. Next thing you know, you're helping fund your own company to do battery backup systems for houses. Pursue that in which you feel you can make a difference. I'm filled with anticipation because I have no doubt in my mind that every single one of you sitting before me has the potential to succeed and make a difference in life. Of course, not every one of us could be rich, famous, and powerful, but oftentimes it is people who just offer words of advice and encouragement that makes the world a better place. It is human nature to reflect the mood of others in your own action. So positive words and actions could have an overwhelming impact on the moods and qualities of the life of others. Remaining positive, even in the harshest of circumstances, places individuals in much of a better place to reverse their luck. Throughout my years here at the Tech Center, not only have I gained knowledge of subjects I've studied, but I've learned many other lessons as well. At times, I know some of you question the need to attend class, but gaining knowledge is not only the purpose of it. School has helped build priceless social skills, considering the Tech Center is made up of 18 different districts from all around the area, as well as instilled a value to succeed. Having the correct mindset makes all the difference. If you believe you can achieve anything and don't allow others to tell you differently, what you are capable of achieving is genuinely amazing. I encourage you, class of 2019, to not only follow the opportunities available to you, but to follow your heart and pursue a cause particularly important to you, whether it be a goal of owning a yellow Mustang Saleen, it could be owning a nice house in the Adirondacks, it could be anything you want it to be. Instead of following the path of past generations of graduating classes, I challenge you all to make your own path. The risks are always present, but the battle always makes the win so much sweeter. Thanks again to all the family, friends, teachers, and any others I missed for your contributions. They are greatly appreciated. Congratulations again, class of 2018, and I wish all of the best of luck. I know you'll do your best. I'll miss all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, graduates, for sharing your thoughts on your experiences here at the Tech Center. Mr. Stephen Lowry will now address our graduates.
Boy, just when you think you fizzle out, right? Well, I have about a 70-page thing I'm going to read to you. Now, probably I wouldn't be welcome back at all. This would be my last graduation as well. But I do have to rub it in that I believe somebody told you last week it was going to look like this on graduation, right? Yeah, exactly. Somebody did tell you that. So anyway, we just have to get that in, right? It was me, exactly. All right, anyway, so here's some hopefully inspiring words for our graduates. First of all, you were an amazing class. And here's the thing, none of you are graduating. There's nothing in these things because we want to hold you back because honestly, selfishly, you were virtually no trouble this entire time here. And we're really proud of you. And how many people get a chance to say thank you? And thank you for doing the right thing, because just when you thought nobody was noticing, we all noticed how an amazing class you were. So give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, so on to the inspirational story. So we're going to talk about a really cool thing, and we're going to talk about sharks. Right? Everybody loves sharks. They have a whole week dedicated to it. But now let me tell you about the sharks a little bit in depth. So imagine the most gorgeous deep blue ocean out there, right? That nice blue ocean. Here the sharks are swimming. So these marine biologists take a few of probably the angriest, hungriest sharks that they could. They scoop them up, they put them into this controlled tank, and the first thing they do is they throw in these bait fish. And what do you think happens? They ate it, exactly. They ate it right up. All right, that's what they're supposed to do. So then what happens is the marine biologists put this big, thick, clear plexiglass into this tank that separated both the sharks and now the bait fish. And the sharks couldn't get there, but what they did is they tried their hardest. They just kept beating their noses against the fiberglass, really trying to get at them, but they couldn't. Where eventually they just gave up. They gave up. And then what happened was the marine biologists, they plunk out the clear plexiglass, and you know what? The sharks didn't even go after the bait fish because they thought the barriers were there. So the moral of the story is this. Many of us in life, including the people on the stage, me, the audience members that are here to support you, we always experience a setback, some kind of failure, and sometimes we all emotionally just give up. Right? We're like those sharks that were hitting the plexiglass. And then after a while, we just give up. But if we believe that we were unsuccessful in the past, then guess what? We're always going to keep those barriers in our heads, and we're not going to grow. We're not going to experience success. So again, if there's no barrier, the only thing we fight is ourselves. So when life hits you a setback, next year, if something is a setback, just move forward. Because if you give up, if you just walk away from it, all right, you're not going to grow and be successful in life. And you're not going to get to where you want to go. All right, so I kept my speech nice and short. I know this wind is doing something on my hair for sure, so we got to get this going. That's not really that funny, because guess what? I control who comes up here. So anyway, so we're going to get ready to get you guys up here. So if I can have Mr. Krebs and Miss Lilburn come on up. Our counselors, Miss Almonte, Miss Carey, and Miss Batista, they're going to be calling your names in just a minute. So if you can have Miss Carnes in the front position as well. So for our moms and dads that are out there, what's going to happen is this. We have 5 different sections. All right, so the first section that we're going to call up, it contains cosmetology, the cosmetic services, barbering, urban forestry, microcomputer technology, and then our medical assisting, sports medicine, vet science, CNA, New Visions Health, and then our law enforcement, our digital film. Could always count on those guys for sure. Our digital film and media, fashion design, our computer graphics, and our animation motion graphics. All right, so just moms and dads, that's who's coming up first. Then we do a little shift, and then I'll tell you who's coming up in the next section. So if we have Miss Tenisaka to get us to our first groups. We're going to graduate. You guys ready to graduate? I think you could do better than that. Are you ready? All right, here we go. So we have Miss Carey coming up for cosmetology.
Did you, they're all set.
Come on this side. Welcome to our cosmetology graduates. Chanel Frisella. Jocelyn Camposano. Rhiannon Page Sheridan. Sierra Sky Bozil. Amanda Colombo. Alexa Greco. Amanda Carbonero. Morgan Castro. Ariana Tolosi. Good job. Haley Lynn Bowser. Jessica Ann Langlitz. Stephanie T. Sherman. Caitlin Marie Russo. Alyssa Fregosi. Grace Claffey. Jalissa Pugh. Gabriela Lozado. Melissa Farrow. Michelle Cicchetti. Alexis Smart. What's your name?
Brianna Pereira.
Piera. Tara Matthews. Maria Lemoncelli. Brianna Arpey. Leslie Jiha. Noelle Waddell. Jenna Spossett. Kate Canlong.
Norma Javier. Bernary Mejia Virula. Alexa Alonso. Alanis Olaya.
Tejon Tribble. Asia McLean. Barbering. Jamad Thomas. Ashley Felice Cosmetic Services. Urban Forestry, Andrew Frederick.
Rudy Martinez. Ricardo Del C.
Jacques Vermandois. Jack Jushi. Nicole Felico. Lindsay Grispin. Eric Schaffler. Quinn Canone.
Yes.
Stephen Durso. Jack McCoy. Kyle Visosky. Paul Flahan. Thomas Connolly. Matthew Wallace. Michael Santucci. Microcomputer Tech, Max Del Duco. Joseph Esposito. Christopher Galazzo. Robert Sirocco. Lawrence Puccillo. Marcus Corrado. Jason Cornelio. James Murphy. Kyra Slive. Eric Horvath. Sean Michael Ward. Anthony Primavera. Austin Hicks. Christopher Keith Aponte. Quinn Quinones. Justin Philpo. Brandon Kunitz. Kevin Burns. Tommy Radula Zamora.
Now we have the health cluster. Medical assistant, Gianna Marie Buffon. Ankita Thuma. Heather Van Asselt. Caitlin Barone. Samantha Mills. Sarah Gabrielle Arcuni. Brianna D. Lux. Nasia Valdez Caboda. Rocco Vigliotti. Jesse Sherlanger. Doris Elizabeth Ayora. Michelle Quintuna. Natalie Pokar. Eric Hombo. Alex Fernando Zingray. Erica Nadell. Nicole Loaiza. Caitlin Feldman. Nayeli Valdovinos. Leslie Zingray. Matthew Vesalo. Kevin Bryce Valdez. Joseph Anthony Muratori. Jessica Reiner. David Colbeck. Timothy Smith. Elijah O'Neill. Joseph Cunningham. Anthony Palmisano. Tess Ann Bateman. Amy Rodriguez. Khadijah Johnson. Chloe Boytak. Ariana Azizi. Luca Petriello. Colleen Joyce McNeil. David B. Jackson. Paula Membrano. Martin Mangan. Jessica L. Hay. Owen Carmody. William Brown. Megan Hoyt. Logan Patrick Nardelli. Kayla Marie Cosme, Caitlin Quizada, Alicia Romero, Brenna Holmes, Janine Lyman, Ariana Poneros, Bianca Jimenez, Jaylee Morales, Javier Puentes. This is the CNA class. Nara Abigail Rodriguez, Jacqueline Mejia Ventura, Merlin Coronado de Paz, Christian Dominguez Flores, Mirka Chunchi. This is the Intro to Health Occupations class. Jessica Maribel Chachuca. This is the CNA. Anise M. Silva. Deborah Quintero. New Visions Health. Destiny Sutter. Cassandra I. Payon. Dana Gorbut. Kelly A. Cotman. Kevin R.P. Christopher M. Orzek. Gianna Gervasi. Hallie Willem. Logan McDougall. Erica Andre. Lucy Vandemirva. Annie S. Pichat. Adelina Idea Mai. Brenna Corrigan. This is the law enforcement class. Nancy Chincy. Alexis Cashagano. Patricia Delanoy. Edwin Milano de Jesus. John D. Strategas. Ricardo Ramos Suarez. John Becker. Ryan Browich.
Don't say the P.
Troy Bates. Chloe V. Perez. Jennifer Villa. Alyssa Denoya. Genesis Helgado. Odalis Criollo. Claudia Betham. Nicole Arteezy. John Vicente. Alex Jones. Sebastian Rodriguez. Sergio Spinello. Jason Martin. John D. Mayetta. Nicholas J. Monroe. Brandon Shimbari. John D. Nieves. Jessica Sanabria. Ian F. Camper.
The Communication Academy Digital Film, Noah Waterby. Michael Fanali. Maria Today. Karina Tamay. Jason Chimbo. Oliver Pisano. Edward Blazer, Maxwell Kambisaka, Brian Couture, Wilson Jarnell, Jack Sloan, Jacqueline Podati, Sabrina Gill, Jillian LaRusso, Krista Serino, Elsa Burt, Kimona McDonald, Kimberly Bates, Jennifer Mendez, Maraya Ramos, Adrian Moss, Esmelda Vasquez, Juliet Sanchez, hello, Computer Graphic, Stephen King, Gina Sodillo, Christine Baum, Samantha Corrado, Kaylin Coronel, Ariel Santana, Carlton Stewart, Jacqueline Vaccaro, Juliana de Barrera Diaz, Florencia Diaz, Christopher Volpe, Haley Roki, Amber Taylor Lute, Daisy DeRocco, Christopher DeSalvio, Animation, Nicole Scopi, Jason Suki, Naira Jaconia, Gabriel Felder.
Okay, so now we're just going to switch sides here. So we're going to get Mr. Schnecker involved. He's hiding over there. We're going to get him up on here. And we'll have Mr. Simpkins, if you don't mind, and Ms. McKay. We're just going to switch you guys to this side. Okay, and now our last two sections. We have our auto mechanics group. We have our auto body, our small engine, our culinary, our child development, our construction electricity, our carpentry, our HVAC, our masonry, architecture, welding, and our new visions engineering. So, are we ready this side? Let's hear you.
Auto Mechanics, Enric Lumai. Franco Saccodato. Sorry. Brandon Sanguino. Nicholas Zito. Dennis Pilco. Thomas O'Connor. Anthony Pizzolo. Justin Cusano. John Gilbert. Matthew Warren. Carmelo Camilleri. Andrew Leff. Kevin Duque. Michael Schleicher. Jacob Rockhour. Sebastian DeCekis. Nicholas Hall. Isabella Patriarca. Benjamin Rivera. Preet Devgon. Eric Cabrera. Frank Casagrande. Austin Grant. Adam Hodeling. James Ilarde. Nicholas Gregory Leonard. Michael Buzea. Nicholas Salvatore Burt. Wellington Jaden. Andrew Oakley. Jake Glasser. William Maldonado. Damian Solano Tintin. Liam Jackson. Samantha Zavras. Owen McDonald. Nicholas Verino. Small Engine, Jose Cardoza. Jeremy Harbolic. Dan Rizzo. Ethan Solano. Drew Kinash. Gavin Hushkel. Salvatore Palumbo. Matthew Lang. Nicholas Fenn. Joseph Gigler. Christopher Bassett. Ethan Lisi.
This is the culinary cluster. Jake Barak. Andy Alvarez. Morgan Lepore. Khadijah Amos. Samantha Spazzato. Claudia Benshine. Kayla Sanchez. Alasia Miller. Angel M. Nieves. Gabe Aguilar. Nick Magnani. Sean M. Boynes. Robert N. Hildrew. Kayajane Ridenauer. Haley Hernandez. Henry Alt. Kayla Golanek. Stephanie Felizardo.
Stephanie, congratulations.
Jennifer Linares.
Congratulations.
Ariana Ramos. Michael N. Mamola. Caitlin O'Leary. This is the child development class. Zoe Lyons Davis.
Congratulations.
Jenna M. Guaveras. Maya Milan. Carla Campaverde. Emma Da. Michelle Mendez Nieves. Kristen Grimes. Brianna Scott. Bianca Langone. Destiny Medina. Jessica Ramirez. Corinne Sherblum. Justin Rivas. Evelyn Morales. This is the child care assistant class. Derwin Beltran. Taylor Josephine Turilli. Ashley Plick. Leora Siegel.
Congratulations, Josh. Good job. Say this to your
Joshua Uchutel.
Correct. Thank you.
Nicholas D'Agostino.
You guys made it through some tough stuff.
John Landon.
You guys earned it.
Thomas Fonte. Jeremy Aviles. Justin Blanchard. Vincent Ferrante.
Congrats.
Vincent Donati.
You guys worked.
Angel Rodriguez. William Savasky. Angela Garofalo. Christopher Rapullo.
You work hard. Keep it up.
Timothy Palmo. Jonathan Castillo.
Do next year.
Esteban Fernandez.
Keep it touch. Keep going. Yeah, of course, the play.
Edgar Perez Diaz. Brian Hernandez. Areli Pérez Coronado, Eric Rafael Rosario, Luis Garcia Garcia, Rebecca Corbett, Lucas Enrique Soto, Nicholas Clark, Obed Cortez, Jersey Pascual Sagustuma, M. Ferrara, Dimitri Farrell, Manny Carbone Rogers, Jaden Parker, Santino Cristiano, Thomas Rosie, Randy Ferrari, Louis John Rosie, Alexander Chatan, John Nichis, Ian Hildro, Jaden Robert Monahan, Richard Gleason, Robert Mirante, Joshua Lickstone, Jack R. Alvaro, Lisa Soto Martinez, Fernando A. Flores, Robert Stahl, Nicholas Bricker, Michael Kiernan Kelly, Thomas Argo, Eric Acevedo, Michael Monch, Liam Ryan, Nicholas Santoro,
Okay, at this time, I would like all the graduates to stay seated. I want to first thank the graduates, their families, friends, and loved ones for sharing the last 2 years with us. Mr. Larry and I and the whole BOCES team thoroughly thanks you for allowing us to work with your children and you students. It's our pleasure and honor to work with you. You're highly motivated. You work hard every day, and you keep us working hard for you to give us what I say is the greatest job in the world for all of the staff here. So at this time, I want the class of 2019 to sound off. We have an annual competition. We record it, send it to the lab, measure the decibel level of the cheer. Currently, and for the last 5 years, 2014 has held the record. So make your mark today. When I say 3, shh, I want to see how loud, see the complaints will come up the hill from our neighbors. On 3, I want to hear it for the class of 2019. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Miss Marks, Mr. Catapano, did you get a good recording? Do we have to do that again? Okay, we have a thumbs up, good. Okay, we'll let you know in correspondence where you stand at the end of this ceremony. So anyway, thank you again. This time of year, I want you students and your families, please be safe. We love you, we care about you, we want you to thrive in your future. Keep working hard. Thank you. And just be safe this time of year, driving and otherwise. If you are celebrating, it means you worked hard to get here, so keep it up, okay? At this time, I'm going to ask Jalissa Pugh from Cosmetology, Hendrick Hudson High School, and Grace Claffey, Cosmetology, Haldane High School, to come up.
Oh, really? Okay. Hi, guys. All right. If there ever were a time to dare, to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now.
Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at your heart, something that is worth your aspiration, something that is your dream.
You owe it to yourself.
To make your days count.
Yeah!
Okay, at this time, one last, I did get some feedback from the recording sound. One more time, class of 2019. After I turn you loose, 1, 2, 3, sound off, we'll record it, and then you are free and clear. Okay, on 3. Class of 2019. 1, 2, 3. Okay, congratulations.
All right, congratulations 2019, and thank you all for coming. Enjoy this beautiful night, and again, best of luck in everything.